If any object, any particle, it is in motion, means it is having a momentum. If it is at rest position, momentum is zero. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಎನಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಮೋಷನ್, ಅದು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು conservation of linear momentum, very important. For 2 or 3 marks they may ask state and explain principle of linear momentum or a law of conservation of linear momentum. State and explain principle of law of conservation of linear momentum. Right. So first we'll start from statement, then explanation. So 2 or 3 marks, very very important. If you understood this concept, you can derive the derivation for 5 marks. Okay. Take a statement. When 2 or more bodies or objects or a particles, anything, collide with each other ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಎರಡು ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವ? ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಡಿಕ್ಕಿ ಹೊಡಿತಾವ, ಟಕ್ಕರ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾವ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್? ದೆನ್ ದೇರ್ total linear momentum of the bodies before collision is equals to total momentum of the bodies after collision after collision. This is the statement for law of conservation of linear momentum. Very simple statement. So try to understand the statement here. 2 objects, 2 bodies are there. So let us take it as a A. This will be B. If 2 objects, 2 bodies, imagine there are 2 dusters and those 2 dusters are colliding each other. ಎರಡು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು collide ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? So initial velocity is equals to, or initial momentum is equals to final momentum. How it is? We'll see in this derivation. Or one more statement you can say. When 2 or more bodies, ಒಂದು ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಇದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀರಂದ್ರೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಟು 5th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್. Just imagine that classroom. That classroom is a system and the number of particles we can consider a number of students. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ ಪುಟ? ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮುಗಿಯತನ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? all particles are at a rest position. Imagine all particles means all students are at a rest position. When once bell rings for rest, for lunch, for breakfast, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? all the students will come, try to go out na, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? their momentum will be changes. ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾ ಮುಂದೆ, ನೀ ಮುಂದೆ, ನಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ನೀ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಬ್ರಿಗೊಬ್ರು ಡಿಕ್ಕಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಹಾಕೊಂತ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದನಾ? ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ವೆನ್ 2 or more bodies collide with each other, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕಿಡ್ A, if he is moving towards another person, another boy B, So already he is moving with a certain velocity. After colliding, he will get another velocity, change of velocity. First ಯಾವ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಡಿಕ್ಕಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ ಅದರ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಕಡಿಮೆನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ. The velocity will be changes. We can say the person, that boy is having a mass, that's why momentum is changing. So the total momentum of the bodies, initial momentum of the body is equals to, after collision of the two bodies, the total momentum is equal to before collision. Before and after collision both are equal. Or you can state one more type, the total linear momentum of the system of an isolated system remains constant. What is the statement of law of conservation of linear momentum? You can write simply, the total linear momentum of an isolated system remains constant. Isolated means, what is isolated? Say, in constant, ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲೇನು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ರೈಟ್. ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ರಿಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟ್ if the net force acting on the system is 0. From here, if the net force acting on the system is 0, is nothing but an isolated system. Both are same statement. The total linear momentum of an isolated system andru onde, athwa you can say the net force acting on the system is 0. In these three definition statements you can write any one. Mooru bariyo hongilla, nimage yavu easy anustada, write that one. Any one statement or one definition you have to write. Now explanation. This is the statement. Now we look at the explanation. So start from Newton's second law of motion. According to Newton's second law of motion, ಯಾರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನು? F is equals to dp by dt. Newton's second law of motion. F is equals to dp by dt. So here this F is what? External force, what you are applying into the system. Let us take it as external force. If F is 0, what happens? 0 is equals to dp by dt. So differentiation of which function gives 0? ಯಾವ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 0 ಸಿಗ್ತದ? ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 0 ಸಿಗ್ತದ. Then here p is constant. That is p is equals to constant. Is it clear? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? So this is for one particle. Now we can consider for a number of particles. There are number of particles are present in system. Then the total momentum of those particle is right. Let us consider a system contains n number of particles, then the momentum each particle is P1, P2, P3, so on up to Pn. N number of particles we have considered. That's why P1, P2, P3, so on up to Pn. Then total momentum of the system is given by capital letter P is equals to, this indicates the total momentum of this all the particles in the system, present in the system, that is P1 plus P2 plus P3, so on up to Pn. Let us take it as equation 1. अर्थ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ನಾ? So better take this is equation number 1, this will be equation 2. Here P is the total momentum of the system, the n number of particles present in that system, that can be written as P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus so on up to Pn. Next, so you are applying a external force to this system. ಆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಏನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ದಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ವಾಟ್? 0. Right here, if F external, EXT indicates external, is the external force acting on the system, acting on the system is F external is equals to dP by dt from 1. Now you can substitute a P value from equation 2 here. Just take F external is equals to d by dt as it is. So just replace the value of P here, dP. What is that? P1 plus P2 plus P3, so on up to Pn. Now the statement, according to law of conservation of linear momentum, what happens if the external force is 0, it is not acting on the system, then what happens? If F external is equals to 0, then you will get 0 is equals to d by dt of P1 plus P2 plus P3, so on up to Pn. So vector, so please mention vector notation. Now differentiation of P1 plus P2 plus P3 gives 0 means P1, P2, P3 are constant here. So differentiation of constant gives 0. Remember. Therefore, P1 plus P2 plus P3, so on up to Pn is equals to constant. This is the principle of law of conservation of linear momentum, which is the principle of law of conservation of linear momentum. This is the explanation for law of conservation of linear momentum. Right. They may ask for 2 or 3 marks. Now we are going to derive the derivation for 5 marks. That is very important for your board exam. Now down, derivation of law of conservation of linear momentum from Newton's third law of motion. ನ್ಯೂಟನ್ಸ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡೆರಿವೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದ್ರದ್ದು? ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್. ರೆಡಿನಾ? ದ ಡೆರಿವೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿದರೆ, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಬಾಹೆಟ್ ಹಾಕೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ರೈಟ್? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾ? Very important for 5 marks derivation, and the concept is helpful to solve the numericals on competitive. Right? See here, stop writing, all of you. Look at the board first. Just imagine there are 2 balls. One is red ball and another is green ball or yellow ball. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು 2 ಕಲರ್ ಬಾಲ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋರಿ. So let us imagine here is black and white ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So 2 balls are there. Imagine 2 balls are there. ಸೊ 2 ಬಾಲ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಎಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಟೇಬಲ್, ಆನ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ 2 balls ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. 2 ಬಾಲ್ ಇದಾವ, ಒಂದು ರೆಡ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ 2 ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್. ಆ 2 ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಬಂದು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅಗೇನ್ ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದೇರ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಸ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್, ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್, ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಜನ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ. ಹೌದಾ? ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ, ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಇಂದ ಇಳಿದು ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ, ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಹತ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ. ಅವಾಗ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ಒಬ್ರಿಗೊಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಕ್ಕಿ ಹೊಡಿತೀರಿ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಡಿಕ್ಕಿ ಹೊಡೆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೇನಾ? ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ಫೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ? ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್? ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಏನಾರ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ? ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರಿಂಗ್ 2 balls. The 2 balls are let us take it as a and another ball is B. So ball A having a mass m1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಲ್ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಬರೀ ಬಾಲ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಎನಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, 2 ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ತಗೋರಿ, 2 ಪರ್ಸನ್ ತಗೋರಿ, 2 ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್, ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಾಲ್. And here body B having mass m2. Concentrate here all of you, the diagram is very important. And here if it is having a mass means it is also having a speed, it is moving to collide means it is having a initial velocity. Let us take it as a u1. u1 is the initial velocity of a body A. Similarly body B also having a initial velocity u2. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? This is what before collision. ಕೊಲಿಜನ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವೇನ್ ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗಿನ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತಾ, u1 and u2. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ? ನೌ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕೊಲಿಜನ್ 2 ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವ, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದ ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಕೊಲೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್. ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ A, it is B, here it is m1, here it is m2. Mass will be remains constant, mass is not getting changing here. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ A ಮೇಲೆ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ B ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಬಾಡಿ A is applying the force on body B. Right? So here B is applying the force on A means in this direction. ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗ ಬಾಡಿ B ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಾಲ್ B is applying the force on A. Then here this is force on A due to B. ಬರಿಬಹುದಾ? ಎದ್ರ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇದು? ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಾಲ್ A from what it is getting, from ball B, due to B, by the B ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. So this is what action. You can take it as a action because we have to use Newton's third law of motion. That's why Newton's third law ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ, action ಮತ್ತೆ reaction ಅಲ್ಲ. So this is action here. This is what during collision. Similarly again the ball A is applying the force on B. ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಡಿಕ್ಕಿ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಬೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ at the reaction the ball B also applying or exerting some force on B, that is FBA in this direction. This is reaction. So reaction is also equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. It is opposite in direction. Magnitude ಒಳಗಡೆ equal ಇರುತ್ತಾ. Now After collision, collide ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? We'll see here. After collision, their velocity will be changes. It may be increase or it may be decreases. This is A, this is B, then here M1, M2. After collision, it is moving with a velocity V1. It is also moving with a velocity V2. After collision. So all the three diagrams are understood to you. ಮೂರು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ? ಸೊ ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಟೋಟಲ್ 3 ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಟು ಆಲ್? ಟೆಲ್ ಮೀ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮೀ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? Now, so how do you draw the diagrams? As it is, say, can you write the explanation now? Explanation is compulsory. After diagram, you have to write the explanation. In baritiri, here you have considered the two body. So all the two bodies having a mass m1 and m2, and bodies are naming as A and B. Initially, it is having a velocity u1 and u2. After collision, it is having velocity v1 and v2. In two sentences, you have to write the explanation. No doubt. Consider two bodies A and B having masses m1 and m2 moving with initial velocity. ಯಾವುದು ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ? u1 and u2 respectively. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ so it will take a certain time. There is a short interval of time. You can tell it is a delta t or simply t. ಎರಡು ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? that collision takes place certain time. That is nothing but a time interval. Note down, during collision, it takes time interval delta t. During collision, it takes time interval delta t. After collision, the bodies moves with the velocity v1 and v2. After collision, the two bodies are moving with the velocities v1 and v2. Then write the initial momentum of A and B, final momentum of A and B. First write initial linear momentum of A is initial momentum ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅದನ್ನ? pi, or let us take it as a body. We are considering a body A, that's why it is a PA. PA is equals to MQ. Initial linear momentum. Linear momentum ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? P is equals to, in general, P is equals to M into U. P is momentum, M is mass, U is initial velocity. So for which body? Body A. That's why PA is equals to M1 U1. Clear? PA is equals to M1 U1. Let us take it as equation 1. Similarly, initial linear momentum of B is, ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? Who will answer? PB is equals to, right, say, U2. Initial velocity, initial momentum m2 u2. Let us take it as equation number 2. Similarly, you have to write linear momentum for final collision or after collision. Very important, amma. Concentrate here. Now tell me final linear momentum. Final linear momentum of A is, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಫೈನಲ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಪಿ ಎ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ is equals to m into v. Here body A is there, that's why m1 velocity v1. Let us take it as equation number 3. Similarly for final linear momentum of B is, answer me, PB dash, right, M2 V2. Now the two bodies having initial and a final momentum. We have to take a force. This is before collision. Now during the collision, what you are getting here? Forces. The force A exerting on B and B exerting on A, right? During collision, A exerts a force on B and B also exerts an equal and opposite force on A. Equal and opposite force on A. Diagram agidalla? Can I erase the diagram? So force is exerting means we have to write a change in momentum. Momentum change ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಿಂದ. Now write change in momentum, of A. Ball A ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? Change in momentum can be written as, anyone? F is dp by dt. Here change in momentum based on these things, baba. Here change in momentum is final minus initial. So final andre equation 3 and equation 1. PA dash minus PA, change in momentum, final minus initial. This is equals to, change in momentum is equals to impulsive force, impulse momentum theorem. Another impulse force A on B into delta T. So we are discussing about a ball A or a body A. So body A ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ force apply ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ due to what? B. That's why it is FAB into delta T, which is nothing but what? Impulse. Impulse is equals to change in momentum. Yesterday we have derived now. This can be written as FAB is equals to PA dash minus PA divided by delta T. ಈ time interval na divide ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ. Then call this is equation number 5. Equation number 5. Similarly, change in momentum of B. Who will answer? Ball B. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Will you reply? PB dash minus PB is equals to ball B ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? एफ बी ड्यू टू ए इंटू टाइम इंटरवल डेल्टा टी. नाउ टेक द डेल्टा टी. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಪುಟ? So that equation can be written as FBA is equals to PB dash minus PB. arrow mark compulsory ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾ? delta T. Let us take it as a equation number 6. Now according to Newton's third law of motion ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದ? What is Newton's third law of motion? In terms of equation, mathematical equation, not a statement. According to Newton's third law of motion, that is FAB is equals to minus FBA. There is equal and opposite forces. FAB is equals to minus FBA. This is Newton's third law of motion. Let us take it as equation number 6. Now substitute equation 5 and 6 in 7. Substitute ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? Just calculate it. ಏನು ಸಿಕ್ತು? Substituting equation 5 and 6 in 7. FAB ಅಂದ್ರೆ from 5 ಏನಿದೆ? PA dash minus PA is equals to minus of FBA ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿದೆ? PB dash minus PB divided by delta T. Time interval is same, that's why cancel out. So take this minus sign inside. What you will get? PA dash minus PA is equals to minus PB dash, minus into plus, minus 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 plus PB. Now rearrange the terms. PA dash, this minus becomes plus if you bring left side, plus PB dash is equals to, take this minus PA to right side, PA plus PB. So what is this? Dash ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ final momentum, without dash ಅಂದ್ರೆ initial momentum. So before collision, after collision, both are equal now. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Now write here PA plus PB is equals to PA dash plus PB dash is equals to PA ಮತ್ತು PB ಅಂದ್ರೆ from equation 1 and 2. Take those values and substitute here. You will get a final answer. Check out equation 1, 2, 3, 4. Just replace the values of PA, PB, PA dash, PB dash. What you will get? I will write here. So PA dash is M1 V1 plus M2 V2 is equals to M1 U1 plus M2 U2. This is the law of conservation of linear momentum. 5 marks derivation. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? Is it clear?